Hello miteinander, I'm Gesh86 and this is once again Quest for Camelot. Let's take on that terrifying dragon. He actually doesn't look all that terrifying, just as cute and comic-y as all the other ones. I'm gonna show you a method where you don't even need to use the shield against him. He's easiest to attack when he's facing up or down. If you're not careful, he's gonna try and spit fire, and just before that, he becomes invincible, like that. And got him. Flawless victory. He's actually immune against the slingshot, just for knowledge. Whoa, what was that sound effect? No matter. We're gonna move on to the next world. But first of all, Merlin wants to give us some more praise. There are actually two friends, if you want to be precise. True knight. We don't want to be a false knight. You saw what that was? We have found all the secrets and we get a piece of the parchment. That is needed to restore Camelot to order or glory. That's the better ending that you get. This gives the game actually some kind of replay value. Now we'll see the introduction to World 4. And this world actually kind of wasn't in the movie. They just kind of shoved it in. The magician or witch that was briefly mentioned in the movie, who made the potion that Ruber used, we're gonna have to go after him. Kaylee must make her way to snowy mountains. She never went through a snowy terrain in the movie. And this guy actually looks more like a jungle shaman, if you ask me, not like a medieval magician. Yeah, so it wasn't in the movie, but it makes this game longer. And that's always a good thing. Now we're fighting knights in these snowy peaks. Those guys really aren't much of a threat now. They're just as brainless as ever. And they're getting totally destroyed by our stab attacks. Nothing in that corner. We just have to go through here. Oh, you saw that? There's a big footprint. What could that be? Let's talk to this farmer guy. Oh, 200 seconds. Another time challenge. It's on a daily basis. Strange and weird things. Huge footprints. It's Bigfoot. Or that evil magician just has really large feet. By riding a sled, who are we? Santa Claus? Oh, how convenient. I don't know how you could tell I'm a worthy opponent from that, but it's working. So now we're lumberjacks. and just say 200 seconds. It sounds much smoother from the tongue. Now this is a hedge maze, but not a difficult one. Nothing down there, so let's get back. I'm gonna use the dart attack again. And you saw how I just made short work out of that tree? We're gonna wood chop them with our sword, because that works in real life. That's number 2. There's 6 of them, and we need to get them all in the time limit and make it to the finish. You'll see it's not that difficult. There's another one. We can't get to that on the right side yet. I pretty much know my way around this maze, but even if you don't, it's not really difficult. You don't have to be Einstein to make it through. Man, I just imagined if someone would see Kaylee dashing around with her sword stretched up, they'd think she was mad. Oh, another dead end there. But don't worry, we still have plenty of time. Another one. We're just dashing all over the place. There's the finish, but we're not done yet. The last one. And still lots of time to spare. Really, it's cake. He pretty much builds that sled in a millisecond, I guess. Not down there. This whole world is pretty much a minigame extravaganza. You'll see soon. Oh, a little bit of slowdown. Before I go on the sled, we're in for a high-speed ride. Because it's pretty tough at times, or just if I screw up, I'm gonna save. So, you're really gonna be surprised how fast this is if you go on it for the first time. Whoosh! And those footprints pretty much tell you where to go best. Got stuck there. Made it through. Only 3 hits. There's actually another heart refill you can get in here, but I don't need it that much. Just means that I'm not going to get this world's parchment. Now we have to defeat rabid rats. Still not as dangerous as raving rabbits. But these are one of the more annoying enemies in the game, really. They dart around so quickly, they can so easily blindside you. Merlin has something to tell us. Mentally strong. Don't tell me, is this a pop quiz? Yes, it is. But this isn't too hard a quiz, don't worry. I think even first graders or just people who have seen the movie could do it. Oh, if you're a first grader and watching my video, I didn't mean it, sorry. Here we go. What can hold water even with large holes? Should be a sponge. Yes. Like SpongeBob SquarePants. So of course fire. Its food is air. And water kills it. Oh, we know that from experience. If you don't have one yet, you're gonna be you were not gonna have much of a clue, are you? That's of course footsteps. Light as a feather, but none hold this for long. Balsa wood? I think that's breath. Because if you hold it for too long, you die. If you get all 5 questions right, like I did here, you're gonna get another heart container. And of course the entrance opens up. Now we'll have some more annoying enemies. These guys, I really don't like them. Bats, whoa. Slingshot really comes in handy around here. Just to get that first hit in, I mean. And we level up once more. We're level 4 now. This is pretty much a teleporter maze, not a huge one. The more narrow the passages are, the easier it is actually to beat these bats. Unless you do that. What might this be? Let's just pick it up. Didn't really seem to do anything. We'll find out. I'm sure we will. Luckily, enemies don't respawn in this area. Really, bats and rats. Kaylee's worst enemies are little critters. Well, not critters, but... yeah, critters. Another one of those. Always those evil eyes looking at us. That's creepy. Wow, stay away from me. If I don't play better, we're gonna use our heart refill against the boss. Up till here it was pretty linear, but we'll probably come to a few choices now. What does Merlin want? You actually don't need them. Oh, we're almost out of time. Let's wait to kill this bat for the next time. I'm Gesh86. This was Quest for Camelot, and next time we'll get rid of that magician that is somewhere around here, lurking and waiting. Bis bald.